Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 3 of LEGO FORTNITE Survival. So I think we'll start off by building some gardens. Now I think we need to get some more soil and some fertilizer, and then we need to get some seeds. I think we might have some already, but we'll make some more. We'll also upgrade our village. Looks like we're going to need some knot root and some marble slabs, so we'll have to head back to the caves for that. We also need to sort out our storage, which is a little bit unorganised at the moment, and also we need more chests and things like that to get things a little bit more under control. We need to increase the appeal of the village. As you can see there, we're a little ways off, so I think building gardens should help with that, and then we'll just see where we go from there. To get things underway, I'm going to go through and just empty my bag with all the items that we picked up in the last episode, just in preparation for our cave-in expedition, and that'll just ensure that we've got room for any knot root or marble slabs that we pick up along the way. As you can see, there's not much left of our axe, so we're going to have to create a new axe and pickaxe before we head to the caves. So I'll start working on that now. First thing I need to do is just make some knot root rod and also get some bone. So it looks like we also need some wooden rod, so I'll make some of those as well. And while that's happening, I'll just check in with our villagers and see what they've made in their jobs. Interestingly enough, Aura was my exploring buddy in the last episode or two, and for some reason she isn't my buddy when I've started each episode, so I'm not sure why she's not my buddy anymore, but I'll just re-add her. Okay, we've got enough for our forest axe, so I'll make that now, and our knot root rod should be ready very soon. One more to go. So once that's finished, we'll be able to also go and craft our pickaxe. Okay, so now that we've got our pickaxe and we've got our forest axe, we've got everything we need to go to the caves. I'll just continue clearing out my inventory, make a bit more room. I'll cook all the food that I've got. And yeah, just make sure that we've basically got as much room in our bags as possible for all the materials we're going to gather. So I'll just speed this section up. A little bit boring, not worth watching, so we'll just race through this and then we'll head off to the caves. Okay, let's make our way to the cave. Now, if I recall correctly, there was one at the bottom of the hill, yep. We'll check this one out. I can't remember if I cleared it out already. I think there's still marble in there. I think the knot root may be all gone, unless I've missed some. Okay, I'll probably fast forward this section. Unless something eventful happens here, which is pretty doubtful. I'm just going to run around and gather up as much marble as I can. I'm pretty sure just looking around now that there is no knot root left in here. So I'll just gather marble and we'll head on out. Okay, let's head back to camp, drop off our resources, and then we'll probably have to find another cave, hopefully nearby, so we can go and get some knot root. Okay, we're really starting to run out of room, so I'm going to build another chest next to the village square, and then I'm just going to drop off the knot root and marble and whatnot that I've got, and I'll probably throw those remaining planks in there as well. Okay, time to head off to the other cave. So I'm just going to have a quick scan from up here to see what caves are around. Hopefully there's something fairly close. There normally are caves pretty much all over the grasslands, so it's really just a matter of finding one that I feel like going to. Might as well kill these chickens. I think I should probably pet them first and get eggs from them before I kill them, just to make it a little bit more efficient, get a little bit more food. And I'll grab the fertilizer as well, because we're going to need that for our gardens once we start building them shortly. Alright, let's just carry on. There's a cave just over here, not too far away. Oops, we've just been ambushed by a little rolly, so we'll finish him off. And then we'll continue on our way. Okay, let's head into the cave. What I'll do is I'll fast forward most of the boring bits here, such as just the mining. And I'll just slow it down to normal speed for any call outs or any interesting things that happen while I'm in here. Sometimes in the caves you'll find ruins like this one. There's normally at least one chest here, so if you just run over and loot the chests, and you can also break down the structures if you want and get additional wood and resources that way. Little trick when you're in the cave, if there's something sort of low hanging from the ceiling but you can't quite reach it, you can jump up on the mushrooms or rocks or other things like that just to get a little bit of extra height. Saves you from having to build stairs and whatnot. Okay, so a recent update added fishing to the game. You'll find little watering holes like this around the place. Now they're also on the bottom of caves where there's water, and you can catch different fish at different locations. Now the different colours signify the different quality levels, so white is common, green uncommon, blue is rare, and then purple ones are epic. And then obviously you've got different levels of fishing rods that you can get as well, ranging from common right through to epic as well. Fish are most commonly used for food, but they also help in making some of the charms. I believe there was a couple of new charms added with the update as well. I think there's one to help make swimming faster, and I think there was another one to reflect damage. What in the hell are you doing up there, Aura? I don't even know how that happened. Oh, you're back down. Okay, welcome back to Earth. Okay, we're all done with this cave for now. Now, some of these caves have multiple entrances and exits, and it can be easy to lose your way back to the entrance. So what I suggest is setting a waypoint marker just like that. That'll help you sort of find where you're going. It'll tell you how close or far away you are from the exit. Another option, you can build campfires. So basically make a trail of campfires just like this one here. Just to follow the light, or you can also throw torches just like that. I've only got 3 torches, so that's not going to work for me, but you can carry up to 30 torches. With the campfires, it's also important to note if you've got any items you don't want, you can drop them near a campfire just like that, and they will set fire. And that'll just make it so that you can get rid of any rubbish loot like things that skeletons drop. If you get an abundance of common pickaxes and you don't want them, drop them in the fire and that'll just delete them out of the game. If you do drop something by mistake and it starts to catch fire, you do get a couple of seconds where you can quickly pick the item up before it gets destroyed. Okay, let's head back to the village for now. Easiest way to find that is follow the campfire. So we'll just head in that direction back to the village and we'll continue, I guess, upgrading. I'll just take out these skeletons. Okay, oh, inventory full, don't worry about it, we'll pick that up later. Actually, what we'll do, we'll build a campfire. What you can do if your bag is full is you can drag the item. So when you try to pick it up, you'll see it'll bounce. If you're close to a campfire when you do it, you should be able to get it close enough. There you go, so it'll set fire to it. And then once you're done with that, you can just destroy the campfire. You don't really need them. They're good to just sort of drop down quickly and then, you know, destroy things and then carry on. Okay, so Lynx has turned up looking for a place to stay. We'll make him a new villager of ours. I think he looks pretty cool. And what I might do is make him into my companion. Oh, I'll have to get rid of Aura first, so I'll just dismiss Aura, so you can just go up to dismiss follower. And then just say dismiss follower, and she's going to ask for a job, so I'll just give her something to do. Probably just collect nearby resources for now. Cool, and then I'll go and track down Lynx wherever he went. Okay, he seems to be stuck inside his bed for some reason. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll just ask him if he wants to join us on a adventure. And there's also a fairy that's just turned up. My bags are full at the moment, so not really the ideal time to go following it. And truth be told, it's probably going to take me back to where that brute is over there. So we'll check that out later. We'll just go and sort out our bags first. I might just go and turn these feathers into arrows. Although, yeah, I haven't unlocked them yet. I think I've got to build a crossbow. That's okay, we'll do that later. For now, I'm just going to drop everything in the chests. Hopefully I've got enough room. I doubt it though, so I'm probably going to have to build chests for everything. But we'll just see how we go. Okay, I'm just going to kill these chickens to get a little bit more eggs and feathers and meat. It looks like the fairy has got... Oh no, he's still down there. Just trying to have a quick glance and see what he's going to take me towards. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll get these eggs on the stove and then I'll have to build some more storage. So I think I'll build a chest right next to the oven here. Sorry, not the oven, the grill here. Just so that we can start storing some food. And we'll just store all the food next to the grill. And see how we go. So I think I'm going to make this chest my farming chest. So what I'll do is I'll take all these animal products out and I'll put all my seeds and my dirt and fertilizer in there. I think that's all I've got for now. This chest, oh yeah, there's some more seeds in here, so I'll take those out. I'll probably turn those berries into seeds. Fertilizer can go, the shovel. So I normally put shovels in with seeds and things like that. If I've got room, otherwise I have another chest where I just put tools and weapons and whatever the left over. Okay, so this chest here is going to be full of stone. Actually, what I'll do, I'll build a chest over by my stone crusher here, and that'll be for stone. That seems more appropriate. So I'll just grab the stone out of this chest, and I'll move over here. Okay, and this last chest here, I'm going to take all the wooden items out. I'm going to put all my animal products in. So that's going to be anything that comes from an animal or a skeleton or whatever. And then I'll build another chest over here near the wood mill or the sawmill, just to store my wood and any wood products like planks or whatever else. And I'll just throw these items in there because they're also food. Some of them are, you can't eat the mushrooms, but they're cooking related. Okay, so I've got that spare chest there. Okay, I'm just going to throw the wheat into the grain mill just to turn them into seeds. And then I think what I'll do is I'll empty this cabinet and just destroy it. And then I've got this spare chest here, but I might use it for something else. So what I'll do is I'll build another chest right there, just for all of my textiles materials. Okay, I'll throw the wool on the spinning wheel, pick up those seeds. Okay, I'll just drop off some of the wood because I've got a lot of wood on me. I normally like to carry about 30-ish wood, so I'll just deposit 20 into there. Whoops. Put the planks in there. And then I'll just drop the arrows in there. That'll be my weapons chest or my spare tools chest. Okay, let's just go and see if we can spot that fairy. Nope, the fairy's gone. However, I can see a llama in the distance, so what we'll do is we'll run towards that llama. I'm pretty sure there's a brute nearby, so we might have to just sneak in and grab it and sneak out, but we'll see how we go. Okay, you can see the brute over there. He's moving closer, so I've got to make this quick. I don't know if I got anything good out of that, but that's okay. We'll just pick it all up for now and head back to camp. We can sort it out away from the brute. So another thing we need to do is craft some charms. The cool-headed charm we need for when we head into the dry valley. That just helps us to survive the heat. We can't get that one at the moment. We'll get some health charms for now. I think I've got enough shells. Let's just see if I've got enough for 3. Okay, I've only got 2 shells, so what I'll do is I'll just make 2 charms for now. And I'll have to worry about the 3rd one later. Okay, so we need 3 silk thread and 1 marble. So I should get 6 silk thread and 2 marble. And that should allow me to make 2 of them. So let's head back over and make our 2 charms. Okay, we equip them by dragging them down into the slot down the bottom right, and that increases our hearts and our defense. You'll see each charm adds 3 defense and 2 hearts. So we started off with 3, now we've got another 2 each from the 2 charms. So those charms should help us survive a bit better. We've obviously got more health with the extra hearts, but the defense is also helpful because it reduces the amount of damage you take from the enemies. So enemies that could one-shot us before won't be able to do that anymore. Okay, just checking what we need to upgrade the village. So it looks like 20 knot root, 30 granite slabs. So what we'll do is we'll start making those granite slabs now. That'll take a little while for them to be finished. Okay, we also need 20 knot roots, so we'll go and get that. And looks like we also need to improve the appeal of our village before we can do the upgrade. Okay, so it's time to start building our garden beds. Just trying to work out how many garden beds I need. I think I'll build about 10 of them. I think that'll be enough. Okay, I think I'll build the garden here. Now I like to build raised garden beds. I just think they're a little bit easier to access than when the garden plots are on the ground. And they look a bit nicer as well. So they should increase the appeal of our village. Okay, so now we need garden plots. I need about 10 of them, and I've only got 2 soil and 7 fertilizer. So I need to dig in the ground here to get some more soil. So I'll just use a shovel up. I should get around 20 something pieces of soil, which will be heaps. And sometimes you'll also dig up seeds. Just got a corn kernel then. I think sometimes when you're digging up the seeds in the snow biome, I believe you get frostberry seeds, and in the desert you get the pepper seeds. I don't know if you get anything other than corn here. You may get other seeds here in the grasslands. I can't remember. I'll just fast forward this bit because it's a little bit slow going. Okay, so we've got 27 soil, so that's heaps. We need 3 more fertilizer. So I'm thinking, oh there we go, there's some chickens there. I'll just find some fertilizer near them. There's 1, 2, 3, beautiful. Okay, now we'll carry on building our garden beds. Should have enough materials for them now. And I usually just pop one at either end of the dirt foundation that I've put down, just to space them out. Again, it just makes them a little bit easier to access. Okay. And I'll just throw that back in the chest because we don't need them. Now we'll go and plant the seeds. So pumpkin and corn, I normally just have one garden plot. You can make food with just one of those items. The wheat grain I normally have 2 because it's useful. You make flour with it, which is used in a lot of recipes. Snowberries I make 2 because the recipe for the snowberry drinks takes 2 snowberries. Slapberries, I normally make a plot for each slapberry, so 2 slapberries. That's because you need 2 slapberries to make the slapberry juice or slap juice. And then raspberries and pepper, they can just go in together as well for now. Something I don't think I've mentioned yet is when your villagers have that speech bubble with the little blue tick in the top, that's when you go and ask them how their jobs are going, and they'll give you the items they've collected in their job. Okay, so we still got to get the appeal up a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll dress up these garden beds. The way I like to do that is I just go to fences, I scroll down, and I just grab one of the railings. Sorry, just looking at the stair stuff. But I just grab one of the railings that I think looks nice or goes with the theme. And I pretty much just put one at each end and then the longer ones along the side, just like that. Just boxes them in, gives them a bit more of a professional look rather than just the ugly foundations there. So what I'll do is I'll just fast forward and I'll go around and put the rest on. Okay, you'll see the village square is glowing, which means we got the appeal up high enough. So now it's just a case of gathering the materials and then upgrading the village. Okay, level 6. Okay, so the next level we just need knotroot rods and marble slabs, so we should have all of that stuff. So let's start making the materials that we need. I'm just looking at the buildings to see. Some of these buildings I've gotten through sets, so not everyone will have those. But I'm just looking at the buildings to see whether I should build something else. I probably won't build the log cabins just yet. I'll probably wait until later on in the game when I rebuild this village and redesign everything. But I'll just keep going for now until I unlock more stuff. So what we might do is just build one of these porch shacks just over here. Now I just need to get the wood so I can start the process. And I'll put it in line with the one next to it. Maybe not too close, maybe I'll move it over a little bit. That looks good. Okay, I'll just fast forward this as I build the porch shack. Okay, that's all finished. Not sure what I'll use it for just yet, but I've got more equipment to build later on, so I'm probably going there out of the rain. While we're here, we might even build a fishing rod, because we'll go fishing very soon. I think there was water somewhere to the north, not too far. So let's gather up all those materials. Okay, so we're just waiting on the 2-knot root rod, and then we'll be able to make our fishing rod. Oh, ready. Let's go and build it now. Okay, we'll use that later on. We'll just hang on to it for now. Okay, let's focus on upgrading this village. So, we need 20 knot root rod and 20 marble slabs. So we might just go and start building that stuff. So I need 20 knot root and 20 marble slabs. So let's throw those in the stone breaker. And we'll put the knot root rod through the lumber mill. While we're waiting for those, I'm just going to go and gather some more wood and just use up this axe. Let's go and kill this wolf. Just because we can. And then there's a rollie over there, so I'll show you a trick with the shield. So when these rollies roll at you, if you have your shield up, you'll actually knock them on their back, and then you'll see there I was dealing critical damage. That's what the yellow numbers and the sound were. And that's just a good way to take down rollies if you happen to want to carry a shield. I don't normally play with a shield in my offhand, I normally use a torch. But the shield is handy for if you're going up against tough enemies. It just gives you that extra bit of defense and survivability. I'm just going to use up the last of this pickaxe. I think it's one that I got from a skeleton. So it'll only take a few seconds, but I'll fast forward all of this as well. So there's another rollie there. Let's use the shield again. So puts him on his back, and then 3 critical hits and he's dead. Most of the enemies in this game do have weak points, and most of the time it is the head. So if you're fighting brutes, you'll do critical damage by shooting them in the head, and skeletons and other humanoid creatures, you'll also do more damage to them if you shoot them in the head. And one more example of knocking a rollie on his back with a shield and getting those critical hits. Just while I think of it, another thing you can do if you don't have an axe and you have a sword is you can use your sword to cut down the trees. It actually does cut them down quite fast, but I believe it does damage the durability of your sword quite a bit. Certainly feels that way anyway. Maybe it's because I'm cutting the trees down faster, but yeah, I just find that if I use a sword to cut down trees, my sword seems to break in no time. Okay, so the knot root is ready, and looks like the marble slabs are ready. And we've just unlocked the juicer, so I'm going to build a juicer real quick just to help get the appeal of the village up. So I think I've got all the materials, yep. So what I'll do is I'll just pop it in the corner here for now. So you can make drinks with the juicer. The best drink is the snowberry shake. You need 2 snowberries and 1 milk. And then 2 slapberries and then 2 raspberries. That's why I tend to grow them sort of 2 at a time in the garden. Now the snowberry drinks are good because they give you, they recover 12 hearts and they give you 10 minutes of heat resistance. So very handy for when you're exploring the Dry Valley Caves where you'll actually become hot. And over time that'll do damage. So for now I'm just going to make seeds with anything I harvest from the garden here. I didn't start with too many seeds, so you can hold up to 50 seeds per plot. what I like to do is just try and get, see there's only one in that one, I like to just try and get all my plots up to around 50 seeds, or a decent enough number that I'm not going to run out, and then I'll basically go and start turning the harvest into food and drinks and whatnot. Okay, so I just realised I used some of my upgrade materials to build the juicer, so I'm just going to make another 8 marble slabs, and I think another 5 knot root rods, yeah. So I'll get the materials and start doing that now. So next episode we might head to the desert and get some sand shells so we can craft a cool-headed charm. But for now I should have enough to make another health charm, which will just make me a little bit more stronger than I currently am. So I'll just grab those materials real quick. One of those. And then I'll go back to my workbench and I'll craft another health charm. And I'll just quickly equip that one. And now I've got 9 defense and 9 hearts. So much better than just the 3 we started off with. Okay, our marble's ready. Looks like our knot root's ready. So we've got everything we need to upgrade the village. We just need to get the village appeal up, and we're about halfway. So one of the best ways to do that is to just build grills everywhere. Now I've only got enough material I think for 1 grill. We'll just see if I've got any granite in the chest over here. Nope. Okay, you can see my appeal's almost there. So what I'll do is I'll just build maybe a crafting bench. Okay, and maybe another crafting bench. And let's build a campfire. And that's it. So now the village square is sparkling. So we can go to upgrade village, and boom, level 7. Okay, so the next upgrade requires rough amber, so we'll have to go to the desert to get that. So next episode we'll definitely be heading towards the desert. Okay, so this chest is getting pretty full, so what I'm going to do is take these berries and pumpkin out of the chest, and I'll go and put them into the grain mill. I'll just put that egg on the barbecue real quick, and I'll go and put these berries into the grain mill and make some seeds out of them, and then I'll plant them in the garden. We're also finished with these dodgy little bits of equipment that we built, so I'm just going to bust them all. Once you've upgraded your village, it doesn't matter. Your appeal doesn't go back down, so you know, you can build them and then bust them and get the materials back. We can also upgrade the workbench, but again we need sand claws and sand shells, so we've got to get those from the desert, so that'll be next episode. Okay, so the dry valley is just over there in the distance. You can see the tall rock-like landscape. So that's where we'll head next episode. That's where we're going to find all of the materials that we need to upgrade our crafting bench, and also to build a cool-headed charm or two. Now you'll see the cool-headed charm it gives you 3 hearts and 5 defense. Versus the health charm, which gives you 2 hearts and 3 defense. So we'll get a couple of cool-headed charms, and that'll stack more health and more defense on us, which will help us survive some of the monsters ahead. That's it for this episode. Thanks everyone for watching.